A good great morning to all of those who tuned into the realest thing in the world coming out of Guyana. That is a matter of fact.
A good great morning to all of those who tuned into the realest thing in the world.
Leon, good morning. June, morning. Anand, good morning. Yogesh, a good morning to you. Melian, is Melian? Am I pronouncing it Melian? Am I pronouncing it correctly? Spotted Stripes. Jesus Christ. GT Lion. When you go and check GT Lion profile, you see he's a GT cat. You got one named Spotted Stripes. But you only bleach parts of your body, the other parts, them left, you know? Social media is a serious thing, you know. And I think, you know, like, sometimes I have Betty. Gregory, good morning. Trixie. Well, you're talking to that girl named Trixie. How much you know, is that a right name? And if that is honestly a name on your birth certificate, your mother and your father fudged up. You understand? Because I tell you, if I run into a club and you know, and I say, hey babe, how you doing? He say, hey, what's your name? I'm Trixie. You know, the second thing I ask is how much a blowjob? Because I can't imagine Trixie's a regular name, you understand? In this day and age. So, Sita, good morning. Sean, a good morning to you. Wine. Wine and wine. Imagine you there in the rest. Wine, glass of wine, please. You gotta make sure wrong. You can't say, well, I like to have wine, and she just heard it when you gotta make sure it's a glass of wine. So you know it's not she attacking about. Right? Sally, Maurice, Vanessa, good morning to you. Now, Kamala. Right? No, Mr. Critic, I do not bleach my skin, but I have 50% of my body in birthmarks. So you just decide for Carl, you say, there's nothing wrong, baby. When we see you, we're not going to say nothing about you. Let me see what you're talking about. 50% of your body in birthmarks, let me see. Spotted stripes. Spotted. We're not going to think anything different to you. You're going to come out and... But if there's you think, there's you, fudge identity. If there's what...
No.
Turns you on, there's it. We 100% behind you. I'm finding you here, girl. Spelling right? Spotted. I'd send a friend request to me to Michael Rodriguez. Michael Rodriguez. And you can see the hammer man logo. Let me see the spotted stripes is what you talking about.
Kamala.
Right? Because I want to see what's this. Let me see Trixie. What Trixie's about. Oh my Jesus Christ. Trixie missed the train 50 years ago. Trixie's a big Trixie. Trixie's a big girl. Missed the train how long ago? You understand? And she's still Trixie at this age. I can't. She looking good for she age, but I mean, like, you know. I would have altogether thought Trixie some 16-year-old girl. You understand? All right. Whoever turns the island. I just look at things in a certain way, and that's why I was talking to Dr. Hines the other day, is how people project and how people perceive, how people are perceived. Right? So I'm trying to see Spotted Stripes. Where's she there? Let me see if she sent a friend request. She didn't send a friend request yet. Let me see no friend request from she. Some of them slow. Oh, Jesus Christ. Keep the good work going. I just love this quote. So somebody sent a quote. Definition of stupidity: knowing the truth, seeing the truth, but still believing the lies. Okay, what it is. There's most Guyanese. One of me friend. One of me fans is me fans years now. She sent me a friend request right away. Jesus. Session by yourself. Morning coming. Oh, Jesus Christ. I look if there's a page, she got Spotted Stripe as a page. Let me carry on smartly, man. Let me die. I cannot make up these things. What did I miss? Jasmine, good morning. Yugmati. Yugmati. That's the right pronunciation. Yugmati. I do not have a picture on Facebook, so you can't see what I look like. Your fake account. Spotted Stripes. Half of your body in I just reading some thing yesterday that said your birthmark is where you died in your last life. Well, if you got a birthmark all over your body, you must have been in a shootout. You understand? You had to been in a shootout. Christina, good morning. Carla Bihari, morning. Lachman, Lake Raj, Bibi, Tony. Alright, so Tony come his control. Nobody can determine if they would be rich or poor. That is the will of God. You dumb scunt. Well, here I telling you. We ain't want you wrong here at all. Block, ban, suspend, ban from page. Ban from all live streams. Ban from page. So, straight into the header. Poverty is a curse. And if anybody, because why I put it is in Guyanese terms, right? It's in Guyanese terms. Guyanese always running the pandit, the obeah man, priests for caste out this, and they believe in all kind of thing. Poor people believe in all kind of thing. Well, here what tell you, why you believe this? It's a curse. And y'all know ways to do it curse, right? You cast out them spell and them curse and so. You just get rid of them. When you go and tell somebody something, they never say, Bunda man, Bunda. Well, if y'all know how to get rid of poverty and somebody you meet have accepted their course, right? Once you meet people like Tony, right away he accept this guy, well, partner right away. You get rid of him. If you meet people, if your mother, your brother, your father, poverty is a course, is a mentality. And if you see people in making no strides or no effort for shed the course and they accept their fate, that they cursed and it's poverty and it's okay, you roll out from there. You understand? If you have anybody around you that on a daily basis. Good morning, Mr. Critic. Just asking a favor for the residents of Durban Street. Our garbage is out in the street for over 2 weeks now. The Cemetery Road till past Line Street. For over 2 weeks now till Cemetery Road till past Line Street. And could you please find out if for us if City Council is on strike? Thank you. You ever telling you? Poverty is a curse. And since Guyanese know about all kind of superstition, and you meet a Guyanese, me talking about the rest of the world, me know how they get rid of poverty. And you meet a Guyanese, if them a Muslim mage, you know what to do. If them a Christian pandit, know pastor, know what to do. If them a Hindu pandit, know what to do. If them a Catholic priest, know what to do. But you see them now do nothing, or go to nobody for get rid of this course, you get rid of them. You what telling you? You better wise up. Let me tell you. Last night, me there in my bed. Yesterday evening, about 7 o'clock. A friend who's in Guyana from England called me. So I want to see you. I've been to check out your place at Borbies and so. I want to see you. Say I'd come. Me come. He said I have 2 people with me. When I come out, now you know me put things into context if you understand. The man who called me is a black man from England. When I open my door, I see he and I see 2 Indian women. Then come in. He introduced me in short. The Indian women is a mother and a daughter. He tell me meet them on the plane coming back from England. They went to Borbies. They meet Michael, my son. We gaffing. So, black man, 2 Indian women, half scalp Portuguese black man. 4 people sit down and attack. Had lengthy conversation, we talk about that kind of thing. The lady get up, the mother get up. The daughter had an issue, she tell me about it. I say, take my contact from Lincoln, Ali tell me. The mother get up and say, here we got whole day. We got things for do, me eat since morning and so. Right? We gonna gaff. We talk about nothing. And in the midst of talking to them and explaining to them, we talk. I thinking. There's a black man. There's 2 Indian women. Me's a half scalp Portuguese black man. And not one time anything in the conversation came about any negativity. Now bear in mind, everybody present. Only Amarin your mom is missing. And Chinese. And he ain't got nothing to say basically. He don't say nothing publicly, no way, no how. Right? At no time, nothing we talk about quick. What them lady do, who walk a bush, they come for bar, take a this and that. What Lincoln gonna do, what this body that, what that, nothing we talk about. And we sat there and the lady said, we can talk whole day. When then done, while in conversation closing up, I thought about it, I said, you know something? We talk about a lot of things. None was gloom or doom. But not all was, about the rewards we get. Nothing but what the government is doing. We sit down and thinking, well, here up now. How we could work together, forget something more. The lady selling herself to me, well, here up, I do this, I do that, there's me experience. I selling myself to she, well, here up now. Me thing is not about me program alone, me just do this, me do business, me look for money, me serious with my business. You understand? The dad say, well, here, me I do this thing. Me not in them big thing where you all there in. But me I do this little thing here. And in she talking, she think it's not the most rewardful situation. She said, man, watch, I finishing up couple apartment. And they working on the side there because as a single painter running this business and as I get me money. She holler. She explaining she circumstance, which is not the ideal one. The main fact she's speaking about it in the fashion. It's not the ideal. Anybody would like to have all the money that they want. No. So I'm listening and it's not like, oh God, thing bad with me. Me not done build this house how long? She listened to me, she more than she said, well, I'm not mean in a big business. But I got me think by the side there, and I'm building up these apartments, and this is what I'm doing. And I'm looking and I'm listening and I'm poverty in there. Things are not ideal. We don't all have all the money we want, but poverty is a curse. And when you listen, I thinking about it, I say, Mohammed Tamish, Critic, I am a pensioner and my water bill states $1,700 to pay. And it's me alone is living. You might gotta stop using water. Uncle Mohammed, you might gotta stop using water. I would have to come and see the situation because all them old man are gonna some pipe always leaking and all them thing there. But for $1,700, you understand? For $1,700, I know what we could do for you there. For a water bill of $1,700. You might get a full cut off the pipe and full 2 buckets by the neighbor. The neighbor will give you 2 buckets of water. No, on a serious note. Because if you was to pay $500 in Guyana for water rate, you ever go by Guywa and watch the process? Remember, when you pay for water, like at $1,700, what can buy a case of water? When you pay for water, we gotta watch the circumstance, you know. And here was happening now, when I'm looking at some things, and it's not all me and labeling Uncle Muhammad as though, Tamis, Uncle Muhammad Tamis, me and labeling he as though. But you can't want your whole life, your party, you live your life. You had all the women them and sport and party and fuck down your money. And then now you get old as a pensioner. Pity poor by pensioner. You understand? Like me. People don't know it's me drive. Me drive is me want end up old and suffering. Me never. Me never die. Me ain't dying the thing. So I can't live for $1,700. Right? Because it's money too. But let me put it into context. Like when you go to the place, he's a pensioner, but his son and his daughter living there. So what happened? Nobody else ain't put in nothing? What, miss? You alone? You ain't figure it out? That everybody's got to put a bob in the piggy bank? Everybody got to contribute to this thing. Because I think it's $1,700. And I walking down this morning, exercising by the seawall. By the way, that is the second day of a fast, and I'm going for 7 days this trip. We're going till Saturday. I walking down and I see a black label bottle. It's $18,000 by the seawall. And I calculating if this your grandson. He living the life while you crying. Because $1,700 can't even pay for the length of pipe. We're bringing the water in your yard. Much as the meter. When $1,700 a month you don't pay for the meter, you know how much them thing government is paying for them thing now? We talking about you getting water every month where you're using. But you forget that they install a pipe. You forget them banner when they come with a truck and spade and shovel and dig up the place and bury the pipe. You forget that they got a man walking coming every month and check your meter. You forget that they got a girl in the office printing a bill. Tell me what we're doing with $1,700. You understand what I tell you? Here I tell you, boss. Here I tell you, Uncle Mohammed. Put a life interest, give me a property, put a life interest, I will take care of you for the rest of your life. You live in the house where you're dead, I go take it over. It's called life interest. We go to the court and make a document. I will give you so much money. Says you can't help yourself, I go help you. Give me a life, I will give you a life interest in your property. You put it in me name, I can't move you. Till you're dead. I will pay your water bill, your white light bill, and make sure you're comfortable. Simple as though. What you think but duh? Nah, you want to live for me bone. Well, here I telling you. I wouldn't be the guy when they get older. Oh, help me. No. I'm using the energy and the strength I got now. Forget what I want for then. You understand? No, there's a legit, by the way, what I'm talking about is a legit thing. I have a life interest. I have life interests in a number of different properties. That I take care of elderly people. I finance them and every take care of them. And whenever they're dead and gone, me I go take the property. People think, why you do that? Well, sometimes, remember the property they mean him. So a lot of times I take a mortgage on the property. It's just that even if I fail on the mortgage, the bank can't go seize the property because the bank gave a mortgage fully well aware that this old lady got a life interest in this place, or this old man has a life interest in this place. This is a legit thing. Somebody's got to critic, oh God, me that bad. And your grandson and your granddaughter, they're ready. When you go in for talk to them and hear the story, the grandson and the granddaughter living in the house. Just waiting for them over there. For I help you. For you there and left for them? Nah. I look with me here, style everything like a junkie. I don't smoke cocaine. Nothing wrong with me brain. You understand? I got it junkie looks, but nothing wrong with me brain. You try that, a risky business. Vinny, no. That's not a risky business. There's a legit quote. When you give somebody a life interest, they got transfer the property, the life interest there. You understand? Except they plan, and if they plan for live for 200 years, I glad for them. I glad for them. You understand? So, good morning, Simone. Did you mean he should not be living alone? I pay food, water bill, and electricity bill for the life insurance. For the life insurance. Me talking about life insurance. I'm talking about life interest. You saying I'm for the life insurance that they dead and I get no money. No. This has to do with property. So they transfer the property into me name, but me can't touch the property. Me can't do nothing physical with the property. They got for left in there till then dead. But it's me property. Yes, a lot of mothers and fathers just transfer the property to the children And just try, and when they done the chain, throw them out. Me can't lie, me can't throw you out, me can't touch you. You understand? And I don't care to do that. Because if I go and take a place, like I got a place through Duncan Street that I got a life interest in, I plan to put an apartment building up there. The old lady, I can put she in one of the apartments. You understand? Because she want to live in Duncan Street. She don't want, I don't like to go anywhere. I say, alright, you don't worry. I rent a place close for she in the meantime. Put up a big apartment building there. She live in one of the apartment downstairs with nice wheelchair access and all them thing there. You understand? And the rest is me own. Still got life interest. She agreed to that. Right? So that's how it works. What if I dead? What do you mean what if I dead before? This was cause, Andy, this was cause y'all never can get nothing in life. What if shit had wings? You'd have been flying in and out of people's mouth. I come out here professing to help people, and I got study if I did before. There is another course of poverty. Greed. People think, you know, God, if I go and do this. Yeah, Michael, talk to me quickly this morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Cool, talk to me. I want to lose my train of thought.
I want to do this song.
Let me get it.
But just quickly before we do it, I just want to mention a few things. You mentioned a couple of things this morning, which is really good, and this song would have something to do with it. The things are not ideal in our lives, circumstances surrounding our lives, challenges in our lives, and disabilities. Some people have disabilities. And I want to shoot out quickly a couple of things that might affect people around the world, especially while we're taking care of our own brothers and sisters in Guyana. For example, someone born with a portion of their right arm, someone lives with guilt from reckless living over the past, someone diagnosed with autism, someone prone to selfishness, young lady battling stage 4 cancer, young man doubts that God will provide for his needs, young man lives with type 1 diabetes, father struggling with being the spiritual leader of his family, someone born with Down syndrome, young man haunted by his past, a young woman who's middle-aged now lost her hair when she was age 11, had to deal with that all her life, and someone who's putting work as first priority over family too often, and then lastly, a middle-aged lives with fear of his health failing. And it's Emancipation Month, and I'm happy Emancipation, everyone. And here's a song. This song had to let you know that you're flawless. You're absolutely flawless, regardless of your circumstances. And here we go. There's got to be more than going back and forth, from doing right to doing wrong. 'Cause we were taught that's who we are. Come on, get in line right behind me. You along with everybody, thinking there's worth in what you do. Then like a hero who takes the stage when we're on the edge of our seats saying it's too late. Well, let me introduce you to Amazing Grace. No matter the bumps, no matter the bruises, no matter the scars, still the truth is the cross has made you flawless. No matter the hurt or how deep the wound is, no matter the pain, still the truth is the cross has made you flawless. Could it possibly be that we simply can't believe that this unconditional kind of love would be enough to take a filthy wretch like me and wrap me up in righteousness? But that's exactly what he did. No matter the bumps, no matter the bruises, no matter the scars, still the truth is the cross has made you flawless. No matter the hurt or or how deep the wound is, no matter the pain, still the truth is the cross has made you flawless. Take a breath and smile and say, right here, right now, I am okay, because the cross was enough. Take a breath and smile and say, right here, right now, I am okay, because the cross was enough. And like a hero who takes the stage when we're on the edge of our seats, saying it's too late, well, let me introduce you to grace, grace, God's grace. No matter the bumps, no matter the bruises, no matter the scars, still the truth is the cross has made you flawless. No matter the hurt or how deep the wound is, no matter the pain, still the truth is the cross has made you flawless. No matter what they say or what you think you are, the day you called his name, he made you flawless. He made you flawless. Everybody sings this part. This is the final part. No matter the bumps, no matter the bruises, no matter the scars, still the truth is the cross has made you flawless. Thank you for your time, Mr. Critic.
Safe, Michael, thanks. So, guys, I'm looking at the comments, right? Yelling and no cool. What I learned, I share the same sentiments, right? He's a young and Michael is a big guy, and what nobody pays attention to, Michael would have sit down and thought of that song, and he has to come and sing it while you're thinking, oh God, it's boring, oh God, is this, and he made the time and effort to sing it. So at some point, watching in the comments, I read in the comments all the time, right? And if you look at our willingness to be patient, our willingness to be receptive, it teaches you something. That's our biggest problem. That's our biggest problem. Because what did Michael do wrong? I'm seeing people saying, oh, it's too long, or it's boring. And what did he do wrong? Let's just dissect this. Some people liked it. Some people like things like that. But I was sharing it with you guys' sentiments. I looked at the comments. Some people say, wrong timing, it's Monday. Michael, remember God. Most people don't. Michael can sing. Uncle Sang is the words powerful. The truth is the devil can't handle. People saying different things now. But, all right, boring. What does it mean? What is wrong? And is something wrong with Michael, or is something wrong with you? Because this guy's home. He didn't have to do this. Listen to what he spoke about. Did he come here and use a song that is derogatory to women, that is bashing gays? Nobody chooses to listen to the words. And realizing if we saw it for what it was, it could be uplifting to our week. So there's a lesson to be learned here. Right? There's a lesson to be learned here. Because while I'm listening, I'm sharing the same sentiments with you. I bite my finger, sure? A lot of things with the people I was saying, yeah. But I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, what is the problem here? We are our own worst problem. Like nobody could not have said, oh, it's racist, oh, it's sexist, oh. It's a matter of fact. It's uplifting. You don't want to be uplifted. Who doesn't want to be uplifted now? Decide, oh, it's boring. It's too long. It's frustrating. So it helps us to understand ourselves more, to do some introspection. Now, recently, so we're still in a discussion as it results in the curse of poverty. So on my second day of fasting, the other day I went out to a friend's birthday party. He's 50 years of old, 50 years of age. Bunny Singh from the Japarts family, and he's 50 years of age. And he think he's 16 or something like that. Dancing and doing a whole set of things. I said, what is this? So when I was walking down the red carpet, guys, I saw a picture of myself, and I'm going to show you guys the picture just now. I think it's somewhere on Facebook. I saw a picture of myself, and I thought, damn, guy, you looks good. Right? So since I got that song, I'm a drinking every night, drinking, eating, that kind of thing. I said, here, get your act together. You got a nice thing going for you, get your act together. Stay looking good. So I'm going to pull a 7-day fast. The only reason I haven't fasted 7 days in the longest while is because you're supposed to you're not supposed to fast for 7 days more than one time in 6 months. And remember, it's fast 3 day, 5 day, 4 day, sometimes just so. You understand? I've been fast since the start of the year. I fasted about 8 times on a 7 day. I don't do a 7 day. I did a 7 day when I was coming back from India. Right? So, Hammer, thanks. So the president, and I try to follow the president closely to understand what's going on. So the president recently had an emancipation celebration at State House. And there's a lot of people and he talk and dancing. Something really dawned upon me is a speech by PNC executive member and maybe former PNC executive member. I don't know if he's still a PNC executive member. I started listening and I said we can listen to this together because I want to know if it was negative or it was positive. And when Professor David Hines, Dr. David Hines was on my program recently, he spoke about the red-skinned blacks. So they separate, they said they got the black and the real black and maybe the fake black. The purpose of the Indian and the PNC and the purpose of the black and the PVP and the racist divisive ideology. But this happened at the president's emancipation celebration at State House. And let's hear for ourselves. I don't know who this young lady is, but she's beautiful.
World Health Organization, doctor, and West Africa and that.
We're going on, they fall to sleep. Jesus Christ.
Once again, for the plethora of talent housed right here in our beautiful Guyana. At this time, I would like to invite former Minister of Health, retired World Health Organization, Doctor and West Africa and South Africa Alliance, Inc., Representative Dr. Van West Charles, who's also present with us to give us brief remarks. Thank you.
Good evening. Your Excellency, Dr. Ibn Ali, members of the Cabinet, I think I did see President Ramatar, my good friend.
So,
Members of the Diplomatic Corps, fellow Guyanese. This evening prior to this function, I had a meeting with His Excellency, who is my friend, my political colleague, and he said, man, I want you to say a few words. Well, those of us who have been in the political realm for a very long time, when a president asks you to do something, you comply. And so,
is Van West Charles throwing shades on Aubrey Norton? Because the president asked if he shake his hand and he didn't respond. Let me hear what.
Do not have anything prepared, but I will share with you from the heart. This evening, we are seeing a lot of nice things. We are seeing a lot of our fellow Guyanese dressed in their beautiful African garb. And it is good that we are meeting to mark another anniversary of the emancipation of slavery. It is good to see our celebration in culture. But sometimes it is important that we reflect on the barbarous nature and the violence meted out to our ancestors. And as the Jews do, because we are part of humanity, we have to ensure that this is not repeated again. In Guyana, we have multiple ethnicities. And we have in our motto, one people, one nation, one destiny, and the President's programmatic framework of one Guyana. That is important for us because it's building a nation. It's saying who we are. And so, as we mark this 185th anniversary of the abolition, we also are marking the 200th anniversary of the rebellion of 1823. All together with that of Barbados in 1816, together with that of Jamaica in 1831, fought slavery. And so we have, as we go forward in Guyana, with all of our newfound resources, with a president such as Dr. Ali, who is my friend, committed to our development, we have to not only celebrate this point, but we have to be soldiers in the field, in the office, in the factory, to say that we all must work hard to ensure that we benefit from the resources which our government is putting forward at this point in time. This is an important part for us, that the government has put forward a number of programs. And these programs are directed to all of us. It is not only about marking the issue of the abolition of slavery, it is about how collectively we can create wealth for us as a country, create wealth for us as a family, create wealth as individuals. And that is the direction we have to go, because the development of this country is important in also leading the development of other nations who are close to us. And so I want to encourage you, as we go forward, we work together to ensure that we build a country that is for all. And I am sure my friend and my colleague, Dr. Ali, will provide us with the leadership as we go forward. Before I go, I want to say to you, turn to your brother next to you or your sister and shake your hand and say, there's nothing wrong in shaking my hand. Let us move forward. Amen. Thank you.
Jesus Christ. Well, you would believe I heard that before. I didn't hear that before. But I just get a sense from how he was speaking. You understand? Yeah. So I didn't hear the, I didn't know the handshake thing. As a God above me, and I don't like, it's just from the banner talking, I calculate, he got show. Because if he said it's my friend and my colleague, and if you're going to say when the president instructs you, you understand, you're being in the political realm, is a clear statement. Now, Dr. Van West Charles was the head of GAIWA in the last administration. Dr. Van West Charles was the son-in-law of Burnham. Dr. Van West Charles has played a number of roles in different areas in the PNC administration. So Dr. Van West Charles has an understanding of how the PNC operates and what's going on. And Dr. Van West Charles has not come out now and bashing the PNC and beating. Dr. Van West Charles, clear as day what he said. You heard what he said? So one asks oneself, if people who were part of that system can come and realize they could work together, you gotta ask yourself, what happened to the people who were there? What happened to the ones who seem bent and intent on destruction? I think they are self-destructive. And what they want to do is take a nation with them. That is what I think. That is the only thing I could conclude of some. Right? So, again, so what does, let's go on the area of health. Again, I'm in my second day of fasting, and when I say fasting, I mean only the use of water, black coffee, or green tea. Black tea too. No sugar, no coconut water. Right? I was receiving a call just now. Let me call them. I got to have somebody. Hi, good morning. Critic returning a missed call.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, I'm returning a missed call, sir.
Yes, I see a call from you before concerning a roller, purchasing of a roller.
That is...
This is 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah. The 22-ton roller.
Yes.
Borbis, you're now in the country?
Yes.
Because you told me you wasn't here. All right, I'll be heading to Borbis tomorrow. I'll give you a call when I'm up the side.
All right, no problem.
Right.
No problem.
Yeah, cool.
Thank you.
Hemma coconut water is healthy. It just would take you off your fast. Anything, any sugar, anything that provides energy, anything that causes the stomach to start to work, right? Well, and by the way, this morning I did about an hour and a half. So I did an hour and 15 minutes walk. I try to get in about 10,000 steps on a daily basis. When I'm, let Desiree bring me a lemon water now. And she make sure the Himalayan salt is inside. Yeah. So I do my walk and I do, now I don't really do, I mean, because here on the, me want to tone up my body to the extent. You understand? Me want to be muscular. Hello, good morning. Hello? Yeah, I don't want to be muscular.
Good morning.
Hi, morning, buddy. I'm returning on Miss call.
Yeah, good morning. I didn't realize that you're still in your life. When you're off your life, I want to speak to you.
Well, me ain't got nothing surreptitious going on. Me ain't got a relationship with boys, and what we talking about? Half the life or and the life or what?
No, we got a situation where us and got some people parking some stuff off the road garden. So
Oh, well, send everything to me, the details on WhatsApp. I'll look at it and see how I can help you.
Roger.
Or highlight, yeah. Fuck, we talking off and on and on. Anything I talking, thing I could talk. I ain't got no time. It was you secret. Because when you, here was the next time you call me, remember people didn't know who's you. Except I call out your name or something else and we talking and the life around it. Because there's not a purpose to meet the people. Except for me, business. You understand? Once you call me, it's to highlight your thing. So you just get it out. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Critic.
Talk to me, brother.
Yeah, brother. The idiot that called you Saturday morning talking about drainage when you was trying to explain to him about the pumps, them, right?
Yeah.
That guy is his name is Neville. His nickname is Dog Handle. He used to work at Cryo. That guy beat his wife with a hammer.
Where you live?
Pardon me? You live in probably imagine now. You can live at on the East
Hold for me. Desiree. When was the last time you do the blinds?
April month.
Well,
And I say every 3 months I go do it.
Raja. So start working on them again. April. So we not 3 months yet.
March, April, May, June, July, to August.
Yeah. So start on the blinds again. The next thing is when you're going through washing me clothes. Yesterday I go for put on a jersey and they got some fine holes. Start putting them things on inside. Because now with all them clothes I got, I can't wear. They're about wearing clothes, it's spot and mark and all them things. You understand? So get rid of them. Put it aside, let me see as well. So there's something I like wearing. I got to replace it by one and replace it. You understand? But I got too much of clothes that I can't wear all them things. Right? So if once something damaged or it got some stain or something, let me get it out. Next thing, and at night, I go with a thing like the thing you wash and me never put it back or and go to thing with a big curry stain here, so to Marriott. When I reach it, because my house put on the clothes. When I reach, then I realize I got a curry stain for my chest. How me can't find myself, man? What kind of rascal thing is this? How when I searching for? Searching Michael Rodriguez. Oh. Donate to us. Somebody said donate to me. I didn't donate none to me. Yeah, so this is the picture telling you all about, right? So this is the picture telling you all about. So me there walking in on the red carpet. And me realize you see the taking of the picture, but these two banner in like Men in Black. So I said like there's a Men in Black movie. The premiere of Men in Black movie. What the two banner at the back now? It's nighttime, you know. The man got full dark shades. So I said they must see the Men in Black movie and I must see the alien. So when I watched this here, so I said, damn, but no. You ever watching yourself and get torn out? You could watch yourself and get a boner? I want to know if some girls get hard on, like, put themselves when they watch themselves, like when man just watch them. Right? Now look at me. This when I was fat. I do a comparative analysis, right? Watch it. Watch this. So let me pause. I want you to see this belly part here. Hold on. I want to see the belly part here. Hold on. I got part where you seeing my belly.
Yeah,
This me just practicing. But, what the belly? What's the belly? Watch me belly size there. Hold on. Watch this belly here. Watch belly when me got there, partner. Right? Watch the belly size there. This is, since we depend this, I good at many things, eh?
Paul, I'm there.
Come on, boy.
The top critic. Cut off, clean up. Yeah? You saw the shot powerful?
Rough.
You saw the shot powerful?
It's an average of 50 yards away. 50 or 50, close to 200 feet away. Yeah. So, if you look at me, sure, watch. If you look at the belly, look all here. Right? Look at belly, man, boobs. Look at belly here. You understand? And look at this here now. You don't want to be like this all the time, man? Damn, man. Boy, you looks good. Huh? What's the back? All linen from India. Huh? All right. All right, buddy. Yeah, I got some fat man photo. I got some serious fat man photo, but if I show you all them photo, I gotta look for them. You know what time I act as Santa Claus, I ain't had to get on for pushing me belly. I dress up as Santa Claus. And the only thing I have to put on is the beard, me belly. You know, the must put thing in the belly. I ain't joking. I go as Santa Claus already with a real belly. The only thing was fake was the beard. And now I'm growing the beard and the belly gone. Groom the hair and beard if y'all know me. Y'all know what's the next move. Y'all watch the changes in me life. Let me go through some photos. Have you guys, what do you do? How do you find photos? Photos. So let's go through photos. Photos and posts from my page. I've been through so many phases in life. Let me start from recent. So this is cricket, right? Let me start from recent, and I'll go through the photos. And this was yesterday at the West Indies versus India, where West Indies won. Right? There's the cricket game. Nice. Here's the thing. There's a quote. I do not hurt people with a lie. I just fuck them up with the truth. With the truth. The difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has its limits. I have been fighting since I was a child. I'm not a survivor. I'm a warrior. Right? These are the kind of sentiments I share, don't they? You gotta go through and watch this. These guys, these some good guys I met. Right? This is at Raj Bar on Rap Street. So let me run through. This is me. So you got so many different stages. Before you and me, everyone you meet always asks if you have a career, are married, or own a house, as if life was some kind of a grocery list. But no one ever asks you if you're happy. Yeah. Dear mind, please stop thinking so much at night. I need to sleep. So these are just, this is my personal page, Mikhail Rodriguez. These are just quotes that I always listen twice first and being said. Yeah, these are just a lot of quotes. There are a lot of pictures. Did I click on photos or posts? Hello, good morning.
Critic,
Yeah, buddy.
you say you went cricket. Oh, they ain't got enough people in the cricket stand. Why the cricket tickets are there?
How much for the cricket ticket?
Why go to the green stand, they tell me 12,800. What the brass, I'm not better going Starbucks.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do the comparison.
Why?
Not Starbucks, man. Sugar, you can take your money and buy sugar.
Alright.
Go in the market and buy some banana and something. Nah, not Starbucks. Don't make the comparison. I don't want you to program yourself mentally that way.
Alright, bye.
Roger that. Yeah, anything else on it? You don't take your money and start. No. If you don't go cricket, you don't go cricket. I understand if the ticket expensive is done. But don't take your money and program your mind. Oh, better I go Starbucks. Nah, there's not a... So there's a photo of me down at Kaichur. I think by then I go into the gym. And I even had gym gear. Right? I had my jersey them and some guy wear. There's me down at Kaichur News. As some of you guys might know or might not have known, I used to work down at Kaichur News. This is a water system. I know what post. I must see the cylinder or something. I'm going through the photos. Am I on posts or photos? What the hell is wrong with it? Photos. This photo. So why is it showing up so much of posts? There's a day, I guess, sometime I start making a set of face. Watch this. I make a set of memes. Yeah, he's there on beer shipping this by. There's trying to find some photos with myself before. There's been so many transformational changes in my life. This is before a fat man days, you know. That was before. It's me selling juice on Regent Street. Yeah. Don't ever be ashamed to do a hard day's work. Eh? Don't ever be ashamed to do a hard day's work. That's why people can't talk to me. Them old whores and lesbians and people who've been living off and people born were gonna now come and holler what I get in contract. Me ain't come here just so. I walk like Rasta Richie boy. Don't confuse me. Let me find some photos. I used to take out, is now I catch myself, I used to take out photo like them fat girl too. What a show. What does only show the head. Yes, and they don't show the body. It's me again at the juice stand. I got days that look good, man. Eh? I got days that look good, man. Hello, good morning.
Morning. Was the Glenlal protest last week successful?
Oh shit, boy. Talk about the hey, what now? Like he said that the protesters will come out and shoot the rank, and everybody come out. Everybody called me shopping. They had road black in town. Like everybody went shopping and doing. I don't know. I didn't even realize that he still had the protesters, and nobody noticed he. And people went down there for collect the money where they promised people and never get the money.
Oh, I suspected that. All right, bro.
So, cool. Yeah. So, guys, I think we've got a beautiful start to our Monday. Yeah, I forget he had a protest. There was a big thing, big in the paper. The protest that never happened. And nobody cared about. Don't go to work, Glenn. I'll pay you. Hey, you guys take care. Peace and love.